Okay folks, this is going to be a quick uh, tutorial on how to set up a Christmas tree with lights as decorations. What you're going to need is the Ancient Conifer Blueprint, Bible for Quicksilver, the Anomaly. I've already gone to the effort of setting up power generation, so I can get right to it. First, we're going to set up our planting spot. The conifer has a pretty long tree trunk, so I like to sink it into the ground so not as much of it shows. So small floor and a couple of timber panels, and we have our spot to plant it. Next thing, and you'll see why this is important in a bit, is some sort of marker. Oh. To indicate, come on now. To indicate which direction you're planting it in and the exact spot. So we're going to go like this. So now we grab our Christmas tree, and this is going to be scaled up to the maximum size. This version of it doesn't require any glitch building. Oh, I'm standing too close. So yes, I'm facing the direction of the arrow and sizing it up to the maximum. And there we go. Next thing we need is some walls to continue extending from the one we already have. Where'd you go? Build all the way up and over the top of it. And when you get to the top, we're going to want to switch over to a short wall and put a small timber panel in. So the reason for the arrow is because it's not quite centered. Like the conifer leans, so you're going to want to know which direction you planted it. Otherwise, all your Christmas decorations, your lights are going to be offset. So we know that the point comes out here. So now we delete this and build a guide wire. Put it back. I'm trying to do this quickly, so it's probably not going to be perfect, but that's okay. You'll get the idea. So now we can use the snap point, and these are going to be our guide wires. We're going to use these to place the lights in the proper positions. I'm not going to actually do the entire tree in this tutorial. I'm just trying to show you the method for how it's done. And that'll be plenty to show off how to do it. So once you have your guide wires going all the way around the tree, go on delete the tree. I should have deleted all these walls first if I'd wanted to actually put the guide wires all around, but it's fine. And actually you don't need this floor panel anymore either. And now it's really simple. You just take pill lights and you can use these wires to place them directly on there. So yeah, the reason I started with a max scaled tree is because regular sized pill lights work just fine for it. So that means no glitch building required. And put a couple of yellow ones on there. Spin them a bit if you need to make them line up a little better. And then when you have all your lights, it's just a matter of hooking them all up to power. So you need to wire them all. Oh, that's with that wire, but it doesn't matter. Do that quick. And I have power here somewhere. Where'd you go? I swear I had it conveniently available. Oh, whatever. It doesn't take much, so we'll just deal with that right now. I don't need long anyways. Now, when we go back, size that up to maximum, and plant it here. Oh, it'd actually look kind of better if it was dark out, but I'm going to continue this tutorial probably into the nighttime. Let's just grab a wire hider. Looks much better. So that's how you get around the collision for the tree that prevents you from placing the lights where they look best. And then you would use your terrain restore to fill in the ground around it and create your Christmas tree. If you don't like how much the trunk sticks out, you can use more walls before you place a small floor panel to bury it deeper. So for glitch builders, you have a lot more ability to play with this. You can actually use a regular size tree, but again, you don't want the entire trunk showing, so that, and just use one short timber wall and another floor panel. Grab our decal. Center it as best I can. Again, doesn't need to be perfect. And I already experimented with this, so I'm going to want to use 2 wall panels up. Grab my tree just to show. If I can actually get it placed accurately. Find out where I want to start that down. I guess you could use one more short wall, but I don't want the lights to be too far out from the trees, so that's why I decided it's better to go below the top of the point than to go above it. But I can show both. so I have a snap point to start with, because if you leave a tree there, the collision will prevent you from placing the wire right on the floor. Well, it's not too bad, but it depends how deeply in the tree you want the lights to be. We're actually just gonna go with this for now. And leave it to you to decide where exactly you're gonna want, where exactly, like how deeply within the tree you want your lights to be. Now, what we're actually going to use to accomplish this is the universal adjacency glitch with a scalable item to determine the size of our pill lights. And what I found to use best was the robotic arm, because when you place it like pill lights, it determines placement based on the object it's placed against. Scale this all the way down. We're gonna fail at scaling this all the way down. I don't know why my D-pad isn't working very well, but whatever. Select the item we want to use, pill light, and do our universal adjacency. And yeah, depending on where you place it, you might need to spin it into place. And now we can do small pill lights that are better, that are scaled better. Oh. And we can fail at the scaling with this glitch. There we go. Really? Oh, I probably did that myself. Whatever. Place a few lights before we put the tree back, just because I want to show what it's going to end up looking like. And let's put our tree back. And if I can get it to the place where I want it. There we go. Oh, apparently I wanted them buried a bit deeper in the tree. But you get the idea. And that's what it ends up looking like when you're done. And it's in the dark. And last but not least, let's go grab... Oh, I know what I need. What kind of tree doesn't have a star? And yeah, you can see the collision for the tree is preventing me from placing it. So again, we're going to take out the tree for a second. And use the top of our wire points here. And there you have it. It's easy as that to decorate a Christmas tree. Have yourself a good one.